my name's Connor. I'm 27, just turning 28. I am a transport team manager. I also own my own cleaning company. I first started noticing hair loss when I was 23. Had to change my hairstyles just to hide it. It was just getting worse and worse. I was finding every day I was focusing more on my hair than enjoying the day, no matter even if I was on holiday. I was struggling thinking about my hair all the time. So it came to a point where I decided to get it done, and ever since I don't have to think about my hair anymore. So I found out about the hair medics, first was on social media, and then I had a look into them. I saw their work was very good and they were very local to me, so it just worked out even better. So what I thought about on the day, I was quite surprised, because normally I get quite nervous when having to do things for the first time, but I don't remember ever being nervous for the hair transplant. From the minute you come in, they're very welcoming, sit you down, just walk you through the process. They do it at your sort of pace, it's okay. So it was quite a long surgery. It was 8 hours in total, I believe it took in the end. There was a break in between. But the first 4 hours, where it was the extraction of the hairs, just absolutely painless. You could slightly feel something, but nothing to stop you going ahead. On the insertion of the hairs, the first couple of hours of that was again fine until the pain, the local anaesthetic, the painkillers they give you started to wear off, and the last part was a bit of a push, but it was still manageable. Some of the worst parts of the recovery process, it was probably definitely having to sleep more upright for the first few days to a week. Well, I'm used to just laying on my front, and that wasn't ideal. So yeah, I had to find some ways to pad up my neck so I could sleep sitting up. But otherwise, I was quite lucky that I was able to take a couple of weeks off work and go to my dad's, who he helped me through the washing of the hair and all the fun bits. So the regrowth process, and sort of how long it took to come back, it was a bit of a strange one. At first, once they've just been implanted, you got the scab and it makes it look a bit thicker. Then once it settles in, it falls out again. It's part of the process. So at the three month stage, I was still having to shave it, and it was a bit awkward, but probably about the maybe 4th to 5th month, it just really kicked in. It was a bit curly, but it helped make it look thick. A few little products before in the past for hair regrowth. I'm quite bad with the routines, so none of them seem to work for me until coming here, and I've been told a few little tricks to help me remember my routine. I'm on the minoxidil 10% now. Straight after the surgery, probably about a few months, once the hairs have sort of implanted themselves fully, I went on to 5%. I carried on using that throughout the last 10 months after that or so. I just popped into the surgery. Like I said, they're very friendly, and I asked them what their thoughts were, and they did recommend me going up to 10% and told me how many times a day to use it. They walk you through it all, and that's how I'm now on 10%. Anyone who's considering sort of getting one, I can speak from my personal experience, and I know how they potentially feel, that's all they can care about is all the wind catches your hair, and it's all you're really worried about. And I left mine far too long, and all I ever wished was that I caught it sooner. So anyone who's recommending it, I'd definitely say go ahead. It'll make you feel a million times better.